And speaking of Who Boy, the debut of a new combination, Brian, was next. Another a 6-person tag team match, almost all men in this one. For the 6-man tag team titled the Opps of Samoa Joe, Shapoopy, and Powerhouse Hobbs against the Frat House, Preston Vance, Cole Carter, and Griff Garrison. Griff Garrison's got to be 35 years old by now. He's been doing college fraternity shit for the past 10 years, Eddie.
You don't even think about that. The fact that he was in the, not the convertible blonde, the varsity blondes.
The varsity blondes. How long does it take him to get out of college?
and they won't give up on Preston Vance. It's almost like he knows the right people.
Boy, howdy. I'll tell you. And again, have you seen that face? He's like a fucking model home in a subdivision. The lights are on, but nobody lives there. It's just, this was so ridiculous. They get a bunch of indie clowns together and to send out to the ring with them. And they've got that goofy manager.
Yeah, who was that guy? Promos. Who was that guy? I've never seen that guy or heard of him before.
No, he was that goofy manager that was with the fucking Bear guys. And one of them got fired for doing something, wasn't he?
I think he beat up his wife or was accused of beating up his wife or something. Was arrested for beating up his wife.
The bald, jacked up manager was with them, but there's like 9 of them out there. And they actually did a video of them partying in El Paso the night before and doing stupid college kid shit. And then the job guys had the manager did a promo about throwing parties and looking for their next member of their group. And it was like, I wrote, how low budget can a big budget show look? They're spending a fortune on this and it looks like cable access. And so anyway, finally, the manager got in the ring and hit Hobbs with a board. What is that? Was that a cricket bat or a boat paddle? What the fuck did they have? I don't know. It was a board.
Probably a pledge thing. What do they call them? The boards that they hit the pledges with?
The spanking, a paddle. Yeah. A paddle. I stepped in a poodle. That's how I knew it was raining cats and dogs. So then Hobbs shit cans the manager right in front of the referee because the manager comes in while the referee's back is turned and hit Hobbs with the board, but Hobbs didn't sell it. But then the referee turned around and sees Hobbs throwing the manager out of the ring. Then in front of the referee, as he stood and stared, 3 of the Stooges ran in to take spine busters. That's the guys that they're interfering in the fucking match. The referee's standing there looking at it. Then Preston Vance comes back in with the board, but the referee takes that away. And then Hobbs spine-bustered Vance. And then apparently it was Cole Carter. I know because by process of elimination, he's the only one left. Carter tried to climb to the top rope behind Hobbs. So the spot was going to be that Hobbs he spine-busted all 3 of these guys. Then he spine-busters Vance. Then he's going to catch the guy coming off the top, and he's going to spine-buster his ass too. Well, as Hobbs turns around to catch him, Carter fell off the top rope. So he fucking catches himself on the apron, and he climbs back up, scampers back up as quick as he can. Hobbs standing there. He jumps off, and Hobbs is going to catch him and spine-buster him. But now the guy's rattled. So when he landed, right as Hobbs was going to grab him, the guy fucking jumped already, and he jumped right out of Hobbs's arms. So fucking Hobbs lost him, and he tried to grab him again. As he came back down, he grabbed him again, and as he grabbed him again, right as he's going to take him, Carter jumped again. And almost jumped away from him again. And Hobbs said, fuck it, and just held him about halfway up and turned around and just planted him from halfway up the end.
Big debut for the Frat House. I don't know where this gimmick has been, I would say AEW Dark, but that went off the air, so to speak, a while back.
Yeah, it should have been dark before it was.
The Frat House. All right. Well, this seems like one of those things
Yeah.
they try on an NXT house show to see how it
Yeah.
works out. And we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll turn it into a thing where people will really get into partying with the Frat House the day before the wrestling, the night before the wrestling.
I think that might be fun. Then they don't have to go to the wrestling the next day. Be more fun that way.